What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Sandman, episode number 5. And we're coming off what I thought was probably my favorite episode of the season so far. We went to hell. We met Lucifer, Gwendolyn Christie. Amazing.
Oh my god.
I thought that whole setup and just everything that they went through while they were there, just for him to go get his helm back, and the fight that they had, I thought that was so cool.
That was awesome. Like, very creative.
Very unique, very original. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of fantasy stuff. I haven't seen like a ton of fantasy stuff, but I feel like it was a really unique thing. The way they were basically like, I'm going to be this. I'm going to be, and like the way it impacted them as they went from like simple to like really creative and huge. And then he ends up winning with hope.
I'm Hope. Yeah.
He wins it with hope.
Yeah, bitch.
I thought that was really cool. I very much enjoyed that episode, and we got a really cool moment where we kind of realized that everybody sees Dream differently.
Yes.
Like, he appears differently to everyone, so everyone sees him differently through their own eyes, which I think is super cool. And I mean, that moment was kind of heartbreaking because she was locked up for how long?
Eternity.
Thousands of years? Like, that was insane.
Waiting for someone to,
him
to forgive her.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that was rough. But I thought that was really cool, and it was something that kind of, I don't know if we had noticed that before, if there was an opportunity for anyone to see him through anyone else's eyes, but I thought that was pretty cool, being able to see that. But the whole hell and the fight and everything that went down, I thought that was so awesome. And again, I thought like Gwendolyn Christie looked amazing as Lucifer.
So good.
And just the attitude and just the wardrobe change when it was time to fight, it was great. I enjoyed everything about that. And John, this is a really interesting thing because John feels like a really big problem. You know, Dream...
I think he could be, yeah.
Dream's on his way to like get his last tool, the gem, and John got it, but after Dream grabbed it and realized it was altered, and then it like had this effect on him. But John was given a ride by Rosemary. Mm-hmm. Rosemary?
Yeah.
Who now has the other gem that John got from his mom.
For the protection.
Right. So this whole thing is interesting because obviously John's not the one doing anything to these people. Like, he's not harming the store clerk. He's not harming the police officers. But I think he understands the impact that if someone was to, like, attack him or shoot him, he understands what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like he's doing a good job of, like... I almost feel like he's antagonizing these people, like, egging them on, like...
Yes.
Even though he's saying, like, no, don't do it, it's like you don't walk towards a guy with a gun. Like, if he's threatening to shoot you.
No, you leave.
So... like, yes, John's not the one who's necessarily controlling the ruby. Is it a ruby? A gem?
Yeah,
I don't know. The ruby to protect him and shoot people. But at the same time, it completely feels like he's not stopping them from shooting.
Well, that was before the ruby. It was whatever.
Yeah, the other
pendant.
gem. The gem. There was like a... yeah, I'm getting my
necklace.
Pieces of jewelry mixed up here. But the item that his mom Ethel gave him, which he now doesn't need, now Rosemary has it, which feels kind of scary.
I really liked Rosemary. I worry for her and her children and the doggy.
Yeah. But now she has this protection. What is that gonna, like, what does that happen in the hands of, like, a normal person under these circumstances? Like,
what if, like, for example, your child gets mad at you and hits you?
Yeah. Or dog barks at you, or, like, I don't know to what extent this thing does to protect, because all we've really seen is... people, like, probably one of the most extreme things, someone shooting at him.
Yeah, and I'm probably...
boom, obliterating him.
I'm going, like, way left field on this, but...
or someone yells at her while driving. Like...
shit.
I'm wondering, that was, like, my first thought, is, like, in the real world, under normal circumstances, which we haven't seen John in currently, because he was in that jail hospital thing, and then he got the cops called on him, and the store clerk pulled a gun on him. But in, like, normal day-to-day life... mm-hmm. If you get into an argument with someone, someone yells at you, like, to what level does it protect you?
We're probably looking too far into it.
I don't think so. I think it's a super logical thought and very fair question to ask.
I know, but there's probably going to be other stuff that we have to worry about, not this.
Well, yeah, but John now has Dream's ruby, which, how's that going to play out? Like, what's going to happen? What is his ultimate end goal? And the fact that the Rogue Nightmare dude, like, met up with him an episode ago and was just like, oh, I just want to make sure you're getting where you're getting. And so I assume that means him getting to the ruby and having it.
But now, but also Dream is now hurt.
Right. Just ultimately, what is John's play going to be, and how is Dream going to like find the ruby and get it back? And
is he like permanently hurt? Is he going to be able to make it back to his realm? My big question is the sand and the helm enough to fight the ruby, like John with the ruby? Like, what is that going to look like? Ooh,
I'm very intrigued to see like how these powers and how these tools work in other people's hands outside of Dream's hands. So this has been such a cool show. Visually, it's unbelievable. The story is super interesting. And just this whole storyline now with John and Dream kind of crossing paths, I'm very curious to see where this goes and how this plays out. Because, again, John might not be the one who's harming people, but it sure as hell feels like he's kind of antagonizing them and kind of like leading them on to like, don't shoot me, but shoot me kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see where this goes and check out episode 5. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Boss, wake up.
Chapter 5, 24/7.
Boss, come on. Get up. Gotta get you out of here. Gotta get your ruby back. Can't do that unless you wake the fuck up.
Okay, so Dream is knocked out.
I'll be right with you.
Looking at traffic, 95 is backed up for a few miles after an accident involving 2 semi-trucks.
An accident after 2 semi-trucks? Expecto Patronum.
Oh my god. Sorry. I was trying to not bring Harry Potter into this, but...
Best seat in the house. How are you doing today?
How am I doing? Well, I'm feeling better than I have for quite some time, thank you.
Well, I could use some of that. What's your secret?
Shall I tell you the truth?
Well, honesty is the best policy.
That's what they say, isn't it? I hope it's true. This is my secret. It makes dreams come true.
I bet it does. And what are you dreaming about?
A new world, a more honest one.
Can I get you a cup of coffee while we wait for our dream to come true?
I like her a lot.
Well, we won't be waiting for long.
Well, then I better hurry up and get you that coffee.
She's awesome.
I'll be right back to take your order.
No rush. I have everything I need for now.
How is he supposed to pay? Does he have money?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I just work. See, I think about weird stuff.
Hi, Marsh. How are you, Marsh? You good?
Yeah.
Oh, something happened.
Judy, you want to sit or get something to go? Coffee? I just made a fresh pot.
God, yes.
Feels like something weird's happening,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I mean, especially the music too. The music is making it kind of eerie and.
Hey, I got your text. What's going on?
Is Donna there? We had this stupid fight last night and never came home. So, of course, I'm like freaking the fuck out.
I'm so sorry, Jude.
You haven't heard from her?
No.
Rose.
Yes, Judy and Donna had another fight last night. I don't know why Judy's wasting her time on Donna Kavanaugh. Judy's so pretty she could have any man in town. I think some people are just afraid to be happy, you know?
We're running low on mushrooms.
I'll bet.
I'm kind of early for an interview in the neighborhood. Is it okay if I just have coffee?
Of course, I just made a fresh pot. I'll set you up right here. You interviewing at Vanguard?
How do you know?
Not a lot of places around here make you wear a suit to an interview.
Yeah, I don't wear them very often.
You should. It looks good on you. They're gonna love you.
You're very nice.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not being nice. I get a sense about people. You're gonna get this job.
Too nice?
I know. I'm worried about her.
No offense, but I'm waiting for someone.
There they are. Happy anniversary. How could I forget? You two are my proudest achievement.
She set them up.
I set them up.
You were both regulars. She thinks she has this sense about people.
How'd you get this sense about people? And here we all are, 5 years later.
5 best years of my life. Stop it.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. It's just.
What if she does have a sense about people?
She just tried to set us up.
How are you, Beth? How's Bernard doing? How's the writing going?
Oh, yeah, how's the novel?
Good. You know, I thought I'd have more time to write with Bernard after college, but it's been great having him home, so. What'll I get you to?
We will have the usual, sweetie.
Spinach salads.
Oof, look at that burger.
Oh, you've been so disciplined. We don't want to ruin your macros.
But it's our anniversary.
You should get whatever you want.
Don't say that or I'll get the double decker.
This is so weird.
Get it.
If that's what you want.
This is so weird.
I'll have the salad.
I admire your discipline.
This is.
Are we sure it's been the best 5 years of your life?
Yeah.
Sounds like she's running you and not giving you the food that you want to eat. That burger does look insane.
It does.
Like, I'm sure this is what like a normal day looks like at this place, but with John sitting in the back corner like that, I don't know. Things just feel off.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, sir. It's their anniversary.
Yes, I heard. You introduced them. And you're not really a waitress, are you, Bet? You're a writer.
I'm a waitress who writes.
Fiction? Non-fiction?
My characters are all based on real people, but it's fiction, I guess, because all my stories have happy endings.
Because you know when to stop.
How do you mean?
The trouble with stories is if you keep them going long enough, they all end in death.
There have been some very interesting camera angles
Yes.
in this scene so far.
You don't really think I'm handsome, do you?
No, of course I don't.
Then why did you call me that? Why did you lie?
I don't know. I wanted you to like me.
I do like you. I like this version of you much better, don't you?
What?
Isn't it a relief to tell the truth for once? Don't you wish we could live in a world where we could say what we actually think?
No.
I do.
Well, it starts with us, Bet. You and I, we're going to change the world. Make a more honest one.
What is he doing with that?
He's controlling her, preventing her from lying. It almost looks like she's in agony, like it's like
She doesn't want to.
it's like impacting her hard.
Yeah.
Who keeps texting you?
Shipping. They want the distro list.
I sent that to Spencer last night. I'll text him.
Don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Let Spencer ask me a question and you answer it? How's that look?
You care too much about what other people think.
Yes, because I'm not the boss. I have no authority or credibility when you do shit like that, which you do all the fucking time.
Lower your voice.
Here we are. One spinach salad and one double decker.
We didn't order that. He didn't order that.
You didn't, did you?
It's fine.
You're not eating that.
I won't eat the bun.
Bedford, you mind?
Can I please just eat what I want for once, please?
Ouch.
John's doing this to all of them.
Hey, how many bars do you have? I don't think my texts are going through. Can I text you to see?
They're going through. She just doesn't want to hear from you.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude.
Shit. This is frickin' trippy, dude.
Very.
Judy, did you hear from Donna? You want to wait a little while longer? I'll get you ready.
So now what, they're not allowed to leave either?
You all right?
Oh, he got over there fast.
I don't think I am.
What the hell, dude?
Oh no.
It's like he's got them all trapped now.
Open 24/7.
She hasn't answered my calls or my texts. I hope she's all right.
Do you?
No. I hope she's been in a fucking car accident. At least that would explain why she hasn't texted back.
Why did she leave?
We had a fight.
About what?
I got jealous.
Do you think she's cheating on you?
No, she would never.
And why do you get so angry?
I didn't say I get angry.
You're angry now. Why?
Because I don't like people judging me.
No one here is judging you.
Everyone here is judging me. You all think I'd be so much happier if I just fucked a dude.
Vet doesn't think Donna's good enough for you.
She said that?
To Marsh.
This is the world that John wants to create.
Yeah.
There you are. Happy anniversary, you two.
Hi, Beth.
How are you on your special day?
What is happening?
Dude, this is trippy.
Order up.
What the hell?
Is this right?
Isn't that what he wanted?
Where are you texting?
Shipping. They want the distro list.
Spinach salad and one double decker.
Marsh, I salute you.
Before you two leave, there's a young man here interviewing at Vanguard today. His name is Mark.
Beth says you have an interview with us today.
Apparently he's not going to that interview because he's stuck there all day.
Don't go. We can do it here.
You mean with you?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
You could come over. I can make us dinner.
Is Bernard gonna be there?
Probably. And after dinner, he'll go up to his room and you could come to mine.
I don't think that's a good idea. You don't want me back. You're just bored and lonely. And I'm what's around right now.
Ouch.
I'm not interested in you either.
Ouch.
Shit, dude.
Why do you keep coming over?
Because I like to have dinner with you and Bernard. And have somebody else to cook for a change. And then after dinner, when you fall asleep in front of the TV, I like to go upstairs to your son's room. I don't like fucking him.
What?
Yeah, sometimes I let him fuck me.
I hope that this...
He's 21, Beth.
Oh, okay.
And he knows what he's doing. I didn't know shit when I was his age.
Dude, this is freaking insane.
You just ruined Bet's life.
But like, all the truth that's being spoken
Yeah.
is like, holy
Painful.
shit, dude.
When she says like her kid and stuff, I was like freaking out. I'm like, you fucker.
Yeah, you didn't know how old.
Two
yeah.
grown adults consenting. That's fine. I just...
Yeah, you didn't know how old kid was.
Yeah.
We talk about like such a different style of episode.
Right.
Like, from what we just came off of to this.
She's auditioning the new me.
He's just a kid.
So was I.
Ouch.
Shame about my burger, though.
You want me to make you a new one?
Can I eat it in here?
Sure.
Wow. This is so...
I think John is enjoying this shit.
Of course he is.
This is weird.
I think it's so interesting.
Once you get to know Gary, he'll fuck anything except me.
What?
Which is fine, because he's not very good at it.
Ouch.
Dude. So much shade.
Are you?
It's all about control with Kate. She gave me everything, so I won't leave, so she won't be alone, so people will think she's lovable. But she's not. She's cold, she's perfect, and I'm not. I love to eat, drink, fuck. Kate doesn't like to do any of those things.
So what do you do?
When I'm with her, I'm a good boy. When I'm not, I'm pretty bad. Sometimes you just need to get your dick sucked.
Donna's lucky to have you.
I think we broke up last night.
Are we getting like... I feel like the pairs that are currently together are going to end up together.
You need someone you don't have to take care of all the time. Someone positive and fun who'll take care of you.
Like you?
Someone who sees how smart you are and how beautiful and...
1 down, 2 to go.
Is this like John's way to like prove a point that the truth will end up making you happy? Because they're like all leaving the people based off of truth and ending up with someone else?
Your husband can see us.
He's gone.
Everyone's gone.
This is so wild.
Is this the world that he wants? Or he just really wanted to watch porn. I don't know.
Oh, I feel like he broke these 3 groups of people
Up.
out of their normal life, which was bullshit,
Oh.
and putting them in a better position that'll make them happier. is what it feels like, right?
I hope that people are happier.
Based off of the truths.
Yeah. And their honesty.
I mean, he definitely looks proud of himself. And he's taking a giant tub of ice cream.
As you do.
She never wants to see me again. I hit her.
Oh no.
Last night when we were fighting, I hit her in the face.
Just take it easy.
You're weak. You're fucking weak.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
He attacked me. You saw me.
Somebody call an ambulance.
I don't think it is you. I think it's him.
Shit.
What the fuck? State of
You said
emergency?
you were gonna change the world. I didn't believe you.
Power grid failures?
All I did was take away the lies. You all did the rest. You did what you wanted to.
I didn't want to kill anyone.
Or you wouldn't have done it. Kate wanted to kill him too.
I did not.
You don't have to pretend anymore. You can have what you want. Put the knives down.
This is creepy.
I offered you a world where you could be yourselves without having to suffer for it, but it seems you enjoy your suffering. And if that is your truth, then perhaps your suffering will set you free. Truth is a cleansing fire which burns away the lies we've told each other.
Oh god.
And the lies we've told ourselves.
What the hell?
The fuck?
So the love and hate, pleasure and pain.
Is he cutting off his hand? Is he cutting off his hand? Is he cutting off his hand? Ah! Ah!
All be expressed.
Is she burning her hands?
She can't write. She's burning her
Where there
stories.
is no good or bad.
Where did all these tools come from?
Honestly.
What the hell?
Well, what, now he's gonna like destroy everybody because they like to suffer more than anything? Did they all just kill each other?
You know what this kind of feels like? It almost feels like a Thanos type of situation.
Right.
Where in his brain, he's like, oh yeah, just remove the truths and everyone will be happy.
You know what this also feels like? An episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Did she?
Is this a better world?
You're still seeing it with your eyes. You need to close them, embrace the darkness.
Oh, she did burn the ah, no. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Tell me my future.
Why are they...
You come from dust. You walk the dust.
Oh, shit.
That's everyone's future. Tell me my future.
There is no future for you, John D.
It is bound by walls and guards and the sour smell of madness.
Do you see that dream woke up?
You have stolen some of the power of dreams.
You will crush the Dream Lord's life in your hands.
Dude, this is so insane.
Yeah.
What is it you think you're doing?
Saving the world from its lies.
The ruby wasn't made for that.
Oh, you're the Sandman.
You must return it to me so that I can repair the damage you have done.
It's mine.
It is harming you, John.
It's revealing the truth. This is the truth of mankind.
No, you're wrong. This is the truth of mankind.
How's work going?
Good, you know, busy.
It's all lies.
Not lies, John. Dreams. Bet dreams of creating something that matters to people. Their dreams inspired them. Their dreams kept them alive.
Oh, that's right. She did say college.
But if you rob them of their dreams, if you take away their hope, then yes. This is the truth of mankind. The ruby is hurting you, John. It has too much of my power within it. It stole more when I tried to use it.
And perhaps if I use it to steal the rest of your powers, I will be the king of dreams.
Oh no.
If you would rob a dream lord of his power, you shall do so in his realm. In dreams.
Oh shit. I always love when a good villain story is when their plan sounds so crazy and outrageous, but in their own mind it's like, it's what's best for the world.
Right.
It's like, no, John, it's not. Now Dream's just fucking with him.
Right? Because we're at John's house, right?
Yeah.
Well,
his childhood house.
Yes, Ethel's house.
Yeah. Or his dad's house.
His dad's house.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Johnny. Don't be such a baby, Johnny.
Johnny, you have to go to sleep.
Your father was right. I never should have had you.
Damn.
Who Dream is fucking with his head. Dude.
Wow. Oh, he brought him back to his realm.
This is my home. And it's like, you got the last tool for me to fix my place.
Is this your throne, King of Lies?
Ouch. Lies,
Well, it's
huh?
mine now! Can you see me?
I think you're fucking up here, John. I think you're really fucking up.
You must stop. It is not too late to save yourself. Your father stole the ruby from me and cursed you with it.
This is wild.
Your kingdom is my birthright. Your power resides within me.
This is nuts.
How does it feel to know I hold your life in my hands?
Like, is this really happening?
Your life and your lives end now.
Oh, what?
Please tell me that's what Dream wanted him to do.
I killed him. I won.
Oh,
Thank you, John.
oh shit. That's wild. That is crazy.
What the hell?
You destroyed the ruby and released the power inside it. I would never have thought of that. I'd forgotten just how much of myself I had placed in the jewel.
Are you going to kill me?
Perhaps I will. But the
Squish
dream
like
stone
grape.
was not made for mortals, and it came to you through no fault of your own. So no, John, I will not kill you. Sleep well, John.
You're just gonna sleep forever then?
Is he gonna torture him with, like, a horrible repeating nightmare?
Oh god. Those are the worst.
All the damage the ruby did.
The ruby didn't do this. John merely used it to reveal wounds that were hidden but never healed.
Ouch.
Tomorrow, the rebuilding will begin, in this realm and in mine. But tonight, at least, humanity will sleep in peace.
Interesting.
I'm watching you, big brother.
Hello?
What?
Who are you? Big brother? Dream's big brother? Or
Dream is the big brother.
Right. So who would be Dream's
Younger sibling?
I don't know. That's an interesting little reveal at the end there. That was an insane episode.
Word.
That was so weird and just
interesting.
Like the slow burn of just everything that was playing out in that cafe.
I didn't
like,
have a whole ton to say during that episode because it's like just like mouth open.
Yeah, it would just it just progressively got more intense and more intense and more intense. And just the way their lies were being removed and like the shade they were throwing at each, like there was some mean shit said, like that was some rude conversations playing out, and the way it like started and then ended to them like killing each other and then killing themselves, like that wasn't like, it literally felt like I was in an episode of The Twilight Zone where they couldn't leave, they kept repeating things. I don't know how many of those burgers dude ate. Like
at least 2.
And it almost felt like it was going towards like a positive outcome, because it's like, yes, the way he manipulated them was obviously bad, but then they ended up with people that made themselves happier.
But then truer selves.
But then it ended up not actually being the case, and hell broke loose. And you could kind of hear what was going on the news, that he was sitting there just eating friggin' ice cream, watching the world basically fall apart, talking about crashes and train crashes, plane crashes, like gas lines exploding, like absolute insanity just all breaking out. And John, I think he fits the bill of a really good villain.
He does.
Because he fully believes what he just tried to create was the best thing for the world. And it's like, nah, man. It's not. And I like the way Dream shows up and just basically lays it out. It's like, no, these people need hope. They need their dreams. That's what makes them happy, not eliminating lies. Like, it's not lies that you dream to be something. She didn't want to be a waitress that wrote. She wanted to be a writer. That was her dream.
Right.
And like stripping that away from her.
As he said, like she wanted to write something that meant something to somebody else.
Yeah, and stripping that away from her as a lie isn't going to make her happy. So it's like the way John kind of positioned this whole situation, and the way it just snowballed and went someplace that I wasn't expecting.
Me neither.
She stabbed herself in the eyes. She was burning her hands while she was burning what I assumed were her stories. Like the one dude was like chopping his hand off. Like just
and then
finger
Mark
by finger.
hammering it into the counter and then saw. Ugh!
Dude, that was some messed up shit.
Word.
But again, the way, and then when Dream shows up and starts manipulating John, and John thinking that I won, I did a great thing, and then he ends up in Dream's hand. Like, that was bonkers. I really was hoping that he would have just squished him.
Yeah.
But he kept him alive, and it's probably one of those situations where
he just put him to sleep.
And probably put him in a dream loop that he's not going to probably be very happy with.
Right.
Is my assumption, which sounds way worse than death. Like, being tormented and horrified by a constant nightmare.
That's like hell.
Sounds awful.
You're in hell.
Yeah. That whole thing just... And I said it during the episode, but what a different style of episode coming off of the last one.
I liked it. Like the visuals, the darkness of the episode, the camera angles, the stories.
There were a lot of very telling camera angles. A lot of like low to high showing John's power and just how he has like control of the whole situation that's playing out there. There were a lot of those really cool shots. Very deliberate, very signifying to what was playing out in the story. Mm-hmm. But like, we were just in hell having, I don't even know, a fight with animals and
tournament.
Like, that was insane, to having a very simple, basic scene essentially in one location as John is just sitting there manipulating the world. Like, it wasn't just happening in the cafe. It was like the whole world was dealing with this. And as it was breaking news on the TV, it's like, holy shit.
I'm sure there's like way deeper interpretations of all of this.
I'm sure.
But
just like the humanity aspect and the whole story around humanity and happiness and lies and all that stuff. Yeah. It definitely was a deep episode and had very deep meaning, but that was a very interesting way of telling that story.
Yes.
Because, again...
Agreed.
You kind of felt it early. Like, you didn't know what was going on, but you definitely knew something was off.
Well, I mean, just the music alone gotcha. It's like, this feels creepy.
Yeah. And it was just so faint enough to where it wasn't, like, overpowering the episode.
Right.
But when there was a moment of silence in the episode, you heard the music, and you're like, this is weird. What is happening? And then it just progressively just gets worse and worse and worse. And then they try to leave, and they couldn't. They came back, and then we saw them ordering food again, and then getting another meal. Like, it started repeating itself, and it just got really dark, and you heard the thunder outside, and yeah, it was a really good slow burn to where we ended up, because again, it was like, what is happening?
Right.
What is John doing to these people?
Killing them.
And then you see where he's going with it, and it's the worst thing possible.
Yes, he was killing them.
Yeah. So insane. This show is so interesting because of how unique every episode has been.
Correct.
It almost felt like we weren't watching the same show from what we watched last episode.
Right.
This felt like a more realistic, in the moment, real life type of scenario versus the last episode, which was so fantasy and just out there.
Yes. This had more realistic characters. Yes. Previously fantasy characters.
Yeah.
I get that. Yes,
Pretty wild. And the way that they could just intertwine those in the same show within episodes of each other, I think it's awesome. This show has been a pleasant surprise, and I just can't wait to see where it goes and what does the next episode look like, because it feels like next thing that
rebuild.
Dream's like, okay, they get to sleep peacefully tonight. Tomorrow is rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that going to look like?
Right.
So,
and in his realm.
Everything is getting rebuilt, which was his
Cool.
his whole mission.
Yeah.
Getting his realm built back up, getting everyone back, and having it look amazing like it was when we first were introduced to it. So, another really cool episode. Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below. We'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.